The Grand Canyon is a steep-sided canyon located in Arizona, United States, along the Colorado River. It is part of the Grand Canyon National Park, one of the first national parks in the United States. The canyon was formed by the Colorado River cutting into the Colorado Plateau over millions of years. It is 466 kilometers long and varies in width from 400 meters to 2.4 kilometers. It also reaches a depth of up to 1,600 meters. The layers of the canyon reveal 2 billion years of Earth's history. The indigenous people of the continent established settlements in some parts of the canyon. The first European to discover the Grand Canyon was a Spanish explorer who visited the region in 1540. With its epic hiking trails, challenging rock climbs, and whitewater rapids, the Grand Canyon is an ideal destination for adrenaline seekers. The canyon was protected in 1893 when it was designated as a forest reserve. New York City is the most populous city in the United States and the center of the New York metropolitan area, one of the world's most populous urban areas. To distinguish it from the state of New York, it is often referred to as NYC. The city is built on one of the world's largest natural harbors. New York City has a population of approximately 8.3 million within its city limits, and the metropolitan area has a population of about 20 million. New York is a city of immigrants, with approximately 170 different languages spoken and 1 in 3 residents born outside the United States. English is spoken with various accents, and Spanish is also widely spoken. The city is known as a global power city, making significant contributions to commerce, finance, media, arts, fashion, research, technology, education, and entertainment. It is a major international diplomatic center, home to the United Nations headquarters. Elbet, Las Vegas Hakandaki Bu Metni and Jilisai, Severabilir. Las Vegas, or simply Vegas, is a city located in the Mojave Desert of Nevada, United States, known for its casinos and entertainment venues. While summer months are quite hot, with temperatures sometimes exceeding 45 degrees Celsius, the low humidity prevents the heat from feeling too oppressive. Therefore, the best time to visit Las Vegas is between September and May. During the early years of the United States, Las Vegas was a railroad junction and a lawless city dominated by mafia and organized crime. This situation persisted until the early 1900s. In 1931, when casinos became legal in the United States, former gangster Bugsy Siegel envisioned and developed the city as a gambling center. With increasing interest from the 1940s onwards, the city's population and economy have grown exponentially. From a small desert town, Las Vegas's population has grown from 2,000 to 550,000. The population is 69.86% white, with the remainder being black and Asian. Washington, D.C. is located in the Mid-Atlantic region of the East Coast of the United States. According to the Columbia Organic Act, the city covers an area of 1,770 square kilometers. The District of Columbia is the capital of the United States. Also known as Washington, in reference to its Turkish pronunciation, the city is named after George Washington, the first president and founding father of the United States. Washington was established as the seat of government for the newly independent Americans after the American Revolution. The White House, the United States Congress, the Supreme Court of the United States, embassies of world countries, cabinet secretariats, ministries, and all federal institutions are located in this city. It was considered that having the capital of the United States within the borders of any state would give that state a great privilege. Therefore, this city was accepted as a special region called the District of Columbia. The city has a mayor, but no governor. There is a member of Congress representing the city. However, this member of Congress does not have voting rights. Similarly, there is no senator representing the region. Until the amendment to the 23rd Amendment of the Constitution in 1961, residents of the region did not have the right to vote in presidential elections. During the War of 1812, Yosemite National Park is a national park located in the central Sierra Nevada mountains of California, United States, covering an area of 3,081 square kilometers. The park is situated on the western slopes of the Sierra Nevada mountain range. The 18 square kilometer Yosemite Valley is visited by 3.5 million people annually. Designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1984, the park features granite cliffs, waterfalls, clear rivers, and giant sequoia trees. Approximately 95% of the park is wilderness. Yosemite National Park is located in the central Sierra Nevada of California. By road, it takes approximately 3.5 hours to reach the park from San Francisco, 6 hours from Los Angeles, and 7 hours from San Bernardino. The park is located in the heart of the Sierra Nevada mountains and is largely within the watersheds of the Merced and Tuolumne rivers. The terrain rises from west to east, with the eastern boundary forming a drainage divide. Most of the highest peaks are in the southeastern part of the park. Yosemite's climate is greatly influenced by elevation and mountainous terrain. Summers are hot, with many hot days in the valley, where high temperatures often reach or exceed 32 degrees Celsius, and afternoon thunderstorms can occur, especially at higher elevations. Winters are cold and snowy. New Orleans is the largest city in the state of Louisiana, United States. Situated between the Gulf of Mexico and Lake Pontchartrain, it is considered one of the busiest port cities in the world. Often referred to as the Big Easy and the Crescent City due to its crescent shape around the Gulf. The city is also widely known by its acronym, NOLA. With its rich multicultural heritage, distinctive cuisine, and its status as the birthplace of jazz and blues, New Orleans is a major tourist destination. It is consistently ranked among the top cities in the United States for tourism and entertainment. Originally envisioned as a canal connecting the Mississippi River to Lake Pontchartrain, Canal Street became one of the city's most prominent thoroughfares. Bourbon Street, another famous street, intersects Canal Street. The city suffered significant damage from Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Zion National Park is a national park located in Washington, Iron, and Kane counties in southern Utah, United States, near the town of Springdale, Utah, covering an area of 593.26 square kilometers. It is administered by the U.S. National Park Service. Zion National Park is situated at the convergence of three major geographic regions: the Great Basin to the northwest, the Mojave Desert to the southwest, and the Colorado Plateau to the east. The highest point in Zion National Park is Horse Ranch Mountain, which reaches an elevation of 2,659 meters. These mountain peaks are at the same level as the Kolob Canyons in the southeastern part of the national park. Orlando is the county seat of Orange County in the U.S. state of Florida, located in the southeastern part of the state. Some historians claim that Orlando was named after Orlando Reeves, a white American soldier who was allegedly killed near the site of the present-day city during the First Seminole War around 1836. However, this claim has been proven to be unfounded. The Orlando settlement was a very rural community during the American Civil War. However, the federal North's blockade of Florida caused great hardship for the farmers settled in this rural community. The city's climate is classified as humid subtropical. In general, the climate is warm. The average monthly minimum temperature is 10 degrees Celsius, and the average monthly maximum temperature is 33 degrees Celsius. The year can be divided into two equal seasons. It is documented that there are 115 neighborhoods in the city of Orlando. The most important sports club in the city is the Orlando Magic basketball team. Their home arena is the Amway Center, which has a capacity of 18,500. Additionally, the NBA Finals of the 1995 World Championship Series were played in this city. Ice hockey has become increasingly popular in the city since the 1990s. Chicago is the third most populous city in the United States. Located on the southwestern shore of Lake Michigan in the state of Illinois, it was founded in 1833. Chicago made history in 1885 when the first skyscraper was built in the city. The famous Sears Tower is also located here. The city center, overlooking the lake, is home to skyscrapers, colorful streets, and parks and gardens where various bird species live peacefully and undisturbed. Chicago claims numerous regional specialties that reflect the city's ethnic and working-class roots. These include the nationally recognized deep dish pizza, which is said to have originated at Pizzeria Uno. Since the 1850s, Chicago has been one of the largest educational centers in the United States and the world. Northwestern University and the University of Chicago, two of the best universities in the U.S., are located in and around Chicago. Additionally, there are over 100 higher education institutions in Chicago alone. The Chicago Bulls basketball team is very popular. Michael Jordan and the new star player Derrick Rose are world-famous players. The team's home arena, the United Center, is located in the near West Side neighborhood of Chicago, and the sports season runs from late October to early April. WWE, a professional wrestling entertainment company founded in the United States in 1952, is based in Chicago, and its television programs are broadcast in over 100 countries worldwide in various languages. Baseball is also a very important sport in Chicago. In the 1920s, gangsters were rampant in the city. It was a city full of speakeasies, illegal American-style bars. Jazz music was also widely listened to, and there were many deaths due to the mafia during this time. The famous gangster Al Capone was a native of this city. San Francisco is the most important cultural, commercial, and financial center of the San Francisco Bay Area in Northern California, United States. Archaeological evidence suggests that the earliest settlement in the area of San Francisco dates back to 3000 BC. The city is located on the northern tip of the San Francisco Peninsula. The Pacific Ocean is to the west of the city, and the San Francisco Bay is to the north and east. Administratively, San Francisco is the only consolidated city-county in California. The official area of this administrative region is 600.6 square kilometers, of which 79.79% is water and 121.4 square kilometers is land located on the northern tip of the San Francisco Peninsula. In 1776, the Spanish built a fort and a Christian mission named after St. Francis of Assisi at the site of today's Golden Gate Bridge. The city grew rapidly during the California Gold Rush, which began in 1848, and soon became the largest city on the West Coast. San Francisco was virtually destroyed by a devastating earthquake and fire in 1906, but was quickly rebuilt. During World War II, San Francisco sent a large number of soldiers to the Pacific Front. After the war, the city grew rapidly due to the return of soldiers, a large wave of immigration, the liberal movement in the region, and other factors. If you place the Golden Gate Bridge at the top of your map, you will see a city that is actually very well organized.